Alright, ladies and gentlemen, Klondikers, it's Mother's Day. Thank you to all the mothers for bringing us here. I hope all of you ladies have a fine day. Okay, I have to collect my treasure from Shadow Street. I haven't brought any of it home, so I have to do that. And I just show you that right now, this week, I'm getting oil and clay. Got to keep the clay up, or else I can't make energy. And I got to keep the oil up so that I have plenty of kerosene. So, the first thing we're going to do here, we're going to go to my storage. And we're going to go down here. I'm going to give myself 1 hour to get all my treasure. Okay, this here's a 3 hour, so it's this one here. This is XP for 1 hour, and this here is, nope, it's on the next one over. The plane uses less fuel for 1 hour. So we're going to apply this, yes, and we're going to apply this here. Yes. So now I have an hour to complete my chores. So now that I am collecting double XP, that's the stars that we get for right here. I'm at level 143, and you can see I just went to 143, so I have quite a few stars in the millions to get. So we're going to go over here, and the stars are experience points. That's what moves you up the level. So I have to collect this. And I have a few things to collect that's going to give me some extra. So we'll do this right away. And I have one thing yet here. Every week I try to get these barrels now. And then I replace them. Because they have provisions in, it's going to help my provisions. I don't see... There's got to be one around somewhere. Because there's only 4 barrels there. There it is. So every week we get 5 barrels. But you got to keep up with it. But as you can see right now, I put this out last night because I knew I was going to use the double XP. So I get fish, and then I get double the amount of stars or experience points. And that's how I move up the levels quicker than normal. Like when we have the Leviathans, if you have a lot of energy, you know, that's a place to use it. When you're bringing treasure home. But not everyone can do that. And I'll show you why then. So this will just take a few minutes to clean up. We can check this here. Ooh, only one. I can go get that. I'm already collecting grapefruit. That's 172, 4 and 4. No. 2 and 3 for 212. No. This one I'm going to get, but I have to go get some chest of drawers. 2 of them. And I have it. I have all the resources to grab it. I think it's in Avery I have to go to get it. So these guys are working. Alright. And over here, I might as well collect these. I need them. This won't take long. And this is my forgotten bay, which I call it Black Shark Bay. I had my black shark. Alright. I had fun decorating this. Okay, we're almost done with this because we have a couple places to go yet before we start getting the treasure. Okay, that's done. So now we go home. Because I have a time, I can do pretty good here then. What do we got to get? I have to get the golden statue collector. Okay. And do I have the... I think I do. I don't think I need it. The wigwam. Not now. Okay, so we're going to go to the glade up here. Fly there. Because here I have penguins and they're finished. They were finished before we did this week's expedition. Okay, so we're going to collect this because we're going to get double XP for it. Collect the statues, and over here's a cat. Collect the nests, and then I just got to wait for this to get done because we have a ways to go to get all them. So when it's finished, I'll let you see. Alright, I cleared the land off. It took a little while. I have 45 minutes left. And I put the maximum amount of penguins right here till I get this, that this land can't hold no more. So we have that. So we'll put this in the wagon, as I call it. And we're going to go to another place now, quick. And that's down here to Walmond. Because we got to collect this stuff. Okay. Gotta get a place here. Okay, get him to clean it out. Empty this. There we go. Oh, I thought I had poultry statues there. I guess I don't. Here we are. No, we don't need that. We need the cat. And I hit that. Okay, let's go back. Oh, I'm messing up, and I don't have time to do that. The statues that I thought were back here, they're not though. Okay, so the cat, where are you? There you are. Open nests. Yeah, it takes me about 20-25 minutes to bring all the treasure home from an expedition. So this one won't take that long and then we'll start. But there's two other lands I can get stars yet. Alright, we got all the experience points from here by collecting the eggs, so we go home now. Excellent. And by the way, my wagon, here I have these here, which are 3,000 a piece. I have 3 of them, and one chair that's 2,500. So I can only get 500 more. So I have almost my sled maxed out. But I don't recommend the newer people to have this. What I recommend for the newer ones is, let's see if I have some. Where would they be? In the beginning here? Yeah, these here, the the structure reinforcers and a navigator. And that's what I recommend here. I have a bigger one somewhere. But that's what I recommend for all the new people. Until you move on. It takes a little while to get there. Okay, so now we got all that done. We're going to go to Shadow Street. Because all my treasures here from this past week. Now, not everyone can do this. This takes some, you got to have some energy to do it. But I keep all my treasure. And then at the end, I bring it home to get double XP. These were all the gifts that I picked up. Okay, the coal's staying here. Because the coal has energy in and we have another week to finish this. So next week I'll use it. We have 10 days yet on this. Doing this a little slow right now, but that's okay. Now the clay has energy in as well, so I keep that. So does the brush, so that I won't take home. And that's going to be it. So then I'll take this to the home station. And we're, like I said, we have double XP and our plane uses less fuel. Because I no longer run on horse feed. Only on kerosene in the airplane. But I couldn't do that in the beginning. See, now we have all these experience points. Alright. See, and then my computer goes a little slow. Alright, let's see, map. And we go back. So, well, let's see where we are here. I want to show you another thing I don't take home, and that's the iron ore. That I don't take home till, because like I said, we have 10 days left, and next week, on Wednesday, well, Thursday, I'll use it then, when I need energy to take out bigger items. Alright. So I'll clean this up, take this home. I have 34 minutes. I can't mess around because I still have other things to do yet. Alright, I'm almost done now. So I wanted to show you what I do when I get to the home station with this stuff. Because if I let it open up, it's going to slow my computer down and then it's harder to get back here. And it takes longer. Okay, we're almost done though. We almost got everything. So just go home. And then your airplane will land or your wagon and this will come up. So you want to go from this to the map as quickly as possible. It'll slow down some. And that way that lag time is done and you get your experience points right away easy. So I try to do this way or else it takes me longer. And my XP doubler is only there for a little while. Okay, one more trip and we're done. Excellent. Okay. See, and then it doesn't lag as much. It lags a little bit. Guess the thing heats up. Okay, that's it. We're going to take these things home since we can. And these are the candle. We can take all these gifts home too. Okay, but the coal, the clay, the twigs, and the iron will have energy in. So I'm saving them for next week. Like I said, on Thursdays a new expedition, and then as I need big energy, I'll come get these. But that everyone can't do. You might be able to save some of it, but try to. You can save it and then on your own, in your own storage, and then as you need it from the expedition, you can take it home. But it's a way to build your numbers beyond 93. Okay, so this is the last one. Excellent. So we have 21 minutes left, which is not that difficult to finish this now. But when you do this with only an hour, you have to stay focused. If you're not, it's going to take you a lot longer. But doing it every week, I have it down to a science now. Okay, so we have all that. Now we want to go here, and we want to go to our energy. Now I have a lot of stuff over this past week that have built up. Well, it's probably less than a week. But from the spinners and other things, whenever I get energy, I save it here. Because it takes a lot of energy to run this game. But we're going to get it all. '30s I'm going to need some soon, but not yet. '60s as well. See, those are ones I use in the game. Because I do certain things with certain energy levels. Okay. Keeping the cookies here. Because I'm making cookies right now in my factories, my bakeries. There's a lot that you get in a week's time, but not all of it's big energy. We're getting close. Okay. Now we'll get somewhere quickly. And that's it. The rest of this energy stays here. because I use it in the expeditions, the weekly ones. So this is just my active energy that I have. Okay, now we're going to take this energy to my place I store energy. So we'll fly here. And this is a reserve. I have several of these around. So this is where I have stored some energy. First, let's empty this. So to do all my gardening and other things, I come here. I get energy for that. Okay, so we go here. You see I have iron ore stored here. I have 2,000 of them. And like 100 gifts of each. I have some extra clay. I have my golden chests and golden barrels, my antique chests, and then the energy. And then for my gardens, 40s and 50s, and then 2 of my gardens I use 35s. And then these here, you know, from time to time I'll bleed these in. Like here's 125, 15. So maybe for a weekly expedition I won't use 15 honeycomb. I'll come here and use these. So that's it. And this is my big one. This is my reserve. In case I go somewhere, I have to do something, I can come back and just start Klondike again. So we have that done now. All the energy's removed. And so now I won't collect it until next week unless we have like Tiger Mind or the Labyrinth, because then it gets confusing with all that energy in your home storage. Okay, so we got that done. So now we're going to go to 2 of my gardens to get experience points because we have some time yet. And this I do every time I collect the energy from an expedition. Okay, so we have what, 16 minutes left. So now I'm just going to straight out just collect it. We'll check all my bird houses. So we have penguins here. And then we'll fix this here. Whoa, wrong one. Now we can do it. Because we got to make sure we have feed and that they're fed for next time. Got it. One more. We have 2 ostriches. Is this the ostrich house? Nope. No. There it is. So it's this one back here. And the ostriches so I can make worms. So everything is set up for a reason. But we'll get to that later. I'll show you step by step. I'll make these little videos just to show you what I'm doing. Okay, we have to come here, here, and we gotta lay out some feed for my birds out here. Oh, I messed up 11, but we'll fix that. I'll come back. So I'm going to put 22 feet out to take care of them. I don't know how many I have there, but that way I have just enough. Okay, and then I got to fix them too. Because me, I'm a neat freak. I have to have things straightened up. Has to look good. Let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 14, 15 of them. And 22 will take care of them 15. Okay, we have 13 minutes left and we have one more land to go to. But we'll get that done too. This isn't going to take that much longer. And then, how do you say, for all this, I collect double XP. Which is excellent. Things are really good now in Klondike. And usually what I do, I just leave Klondike open on my computer while I'm doing other things. I have more than one screen. I can do multiple tasks with this computer, which is really nice. And then I have a good programmable gaming mouse that makes things easier on my fingers. Because I know some of us are getting up there in age and that clicking gets to you after a while. Your wrist hurts, your hand hurts, your thumb's sore. I think all of us have had that. Yeah, what is it? Which finger? Oh, it's my index finger gets sore a lot of times. Okay, we're getting really good at this now. We have 11 minutes left. But there's other energy I can get. But I don't think I'll get it this week. I'll let it build up. But I'll show you before we leave. Okay. Oh, I didn't check the barn. Let's gather that. We have a cow. Okay. Ooh, we got to make some hay bales here. So when I come in and pick up this stuff, because I'll come back later on to, how do you say, take everything home. Right now, I'm just trying to collect the experience points as fast as possible. It's almost finished. 10 minutes left. Okay, and we have everything fed here, so we can go to the next one. And the next one, I got to bring cod liver because I'm going to run out. I know I don't have enough. So I won't even feed my cattle here. I will collect though. So we'll right away collect that. We'll do the trees. And we'll come over here, feed these and see if I got anything. Yeah, a turkey and a goose. Okay, we have 9 minutes left. A goose and a turkey. Feed them. Got it. And there's one more. And there's nothing there. So we'll feed it. And I look pretty good. I know I need coal in this place. We'll collect them. Okay, we can water the trees a while. Alright, and we'll check the barns. I won't feed them now because I got to go get cod liver oil. Buffalo. Do that again. So I have 8 barns here. That's 5. Number 6 has stuff. I think number over 6 is over here. That's 2. 6, there it is. Feed them. 7, feed it. 8. Okay, so we have all that. 8 minutes left. Okay, so I'll finish collecting this. Alright, I got it all cleaned up, and we have 4 minutes to spare. So let's go to the home station. So to do all that took an hour. Well, 4 minutes less. And then there's one other place I can get experience points from, and that is right here, my collection. So anything that is above 10,000, I'll leave 10,000 and take the rest. But I'm not going to do it. I'm going to wait another week here. Anyhow, in 3 minutes I can't get much done. So most of them I have over 10,000. Except a few. Some are like this here, I don't take any of the horn sets or the wooden sets. I leave them build up. Look, I have like almost 24,000, 23,000, what? 300 is the smallest amount for wooden sets. That's a lot. So I can make some energy at scalp with them, turning them into birdhouses. Alright, Klondikers, that's how I make double XP every week. It's not a lot, but it builds up over time. And if we look here, we built this up a little bit. So over a couple weeks, we'll have enough to get to level 444. Well, 144, excuse me. Awesome. Alright, I hope this helps somebody. Any questions or anything you want to say to me, I'll be around after this. Thanks, everybody, and happy Mother's Day again to all you beautiful mothers out there.